But check out what happened there.
Hey, buddy. Definitely reporting that.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Yo, what's going on, boys? It's your boy WazKey back again with the second video of the channel. Hope you're doing well, man. It's a sunny ass day out here in Scotland again. I don't know who's gotten their hands on the weather mod out here, but the boy that's in charge of the server is clearly turning it up for Scotland. Maybe even the whole of the UK. I don't really know what's going on anywhere else, but up here in the north, it's fucking Baltic. No, the opposite. It's the other one. Hot. And it's lovely. It just makes you feel more alive as we dive into this one, boys. We have qualified in P4. We're ready. We're raring. We are getting those tyres warm, just as the guy to the right. He's kind of sending that a bit hard. But look at them. They're mental. A lot of them. All of them want to come and get us. And we are in P4, so we want to protect that to the best of our ability. And at the start of this one, unfortunately, it doesn't quite go to plan. The plan was to get a good run. Now, this guy just breaking. Like, you see the boy in P1, he's away, brother. He's gone. Like, let's take another wee look at that, because this was extremely annoying. Like, I'm trying to get going. Raphael in front. I guess he was just scared he was going to pass the line before P1 and then bricked it and, like, triple braked. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, he loses us not one, not two, not three. Or was it three? No. He lost us 4 positions, my friends, in that whole scenario. It was awful. I wasn't actually raging at the time because I was just confused. I was like, what just happened? And this was like at the start of the week, first few races on Monza. I was just settling into this bitch, and honestly, it was nuts. So I just wanted to survive. So Mr. OnlyFans, mate, crack on. You take that position. I'm just gonna slot into the racing line and try and live. Okay. Little love tap, little kissy there on Mr. OnlyFans. I'm just trying to show him that, you know, if there's any vacancies, then I am the man for the job. Kidding on, but listen, we're going to go side by side with him. No, we're not. We're going to tuck back into his slipstream, and then I'm going to be like, right, mate, I know you are big time and all that, but I might just have to slip it up the inside, and not in the way that you're quite used to, but let me just show you, just like this, just nicely, just cheekily, take it tight. Side by side we go. Very nice racing there, especially on lap 1 where you would expect a def or two. This is actually been pretty clean. No smoke up ahead either. Let's take another look at that, because that was pretty proud of that one actually. Nice little move. Affording the space. Respectful stuff. I don't know what happened, because it looked like he got away better, but maybe he was in the wrong gear or something. Regardless, we're going to move on as we get one final little shot of that one. Holding hands, very respectful stuff on Mr. OnlyFans. Like I said, if there's anything going at all, just shoot me an email, my friend. But moving on, boys, as we can see, the train behind is very much there, and it's very much full. Choo-choo train on the way, so we're going to try and focus up, dial in now, and just try and focus on what's ahead. At this point, the priority really is just to run. I just want to run, get away from all of those slavering fucking animals behind me, and try and catch up with the boys up ahead. So we're going to try our best to be clean through Ascari here, as we appear to make up quite a nice bit of ground on the boys up ahead. I'm guessing they ended up getting a little argy-bargy through that one, and cost themselves a bunch of 10th in the process, as we are well within slippy range now of Emery up ahead. Don't believe we chuck one up here. We just seek a better line and try and win on the exit, which I don't really think we manage. We end up going wide, picking up a wee penalty there off track. 1x. It's alright. Is that our first one? That is just the first one of the race. To be coming in for lap 1 on only 1 incident point on Monza in the Ferraris, mate, that's an achievement. So I'm going to give myself 10 points right there. But we're going to follow Emery nice and close. We're showing him that I don't want anything to do with any fighting here. I just want to survive. So I'm taking the racing line, not peeking my nose or nothing like that. And we're going to look for a better exit here. Don't really manage, but fortunately for us, it looks like the boys behind have dropped off a fair amount. So I'm guessing some fighting went on. But looks like Brandon has ran into a bit of an incident here. Not so lucky through turn 1 for him. Let's have a little look back and see what happened. So he's coming in, he's braking at the right point. Oh shit. Oh man, give me another shot of that one. Let's see. So that boy pulls out. This boy wasn't expecting it. Shenanigans, man. It looks like that boy that hit him just was sleeping, because Brandon did brake at the braking marker correctly, and that's just unfortunately a part of Monza in turn 1. People be sleeping and people be despawning and spawning in and cutting corners, you know. But it's a sad one. Brandon, mate, you will be missed. Unfortunately, he has some damage. He's got some cone action, and yeah. that was it. But jumping back on board with us, the action is not over yet, boys. We're following close, coming into this chicane, and oh my god, what even happened? Like, I just literally replicated his mistake to a T. Like, how does that... that must be like some mad mental brain fucking psyche, suki, saki shit. Because, like, the way that I just replicated exactly what he did, but unfortunately hit my man Raphael in the process. But we're going to look at Raphael's point of view here. Obviously, he didn't really take too much of a time hit there. He got both that position and my position is obviously way out the window. But anyway, quite a shit one. We just kind of were in a trance, you know. That yellow Ferrari was just like, whoa. And I just had to follow him, even if it was through the fire. But anyway, we tuck in wide here. Tuck in nice and narrow there, and just try and stay as close to our boy Elian Gallo as we can to just retain anything we can at this point. Obviously, we started in P4. We have now dropped a substantial amount of positions. I mean, I think there's only 2 boys. We're second. We're third from last because the other 2 are just the blue guys are. They're, you know what I'm saying? They're gone, they're dust. So we're going to follow these boys through Ascari, nice and tidy. We don't want any mistakes at this point because we've already made a couple as we just seen. So we're going to take it easy and we're going to seek the better exit here to potentially go for a move into turn 1. So round Parabolica we go. We're going to try and get a late apex on the throttle, off the throttle. Clark did alright, dodging him, not too much of an issue. What happened there? He made a move. Boy behind was like, no, he's a kiss. Kiss was a bit more than a kiss and left him out wide. So you don't kiss on Monza, bro. You don't kiss on any racetrack. You just stay away from all that sort of pattern. But anyway, gaining a nice little free position there is always nice, as we are definitely in the slipstream here. We could definitely be in for a run, potentially, probably more than likely. Sorry about my voice, by the way. I've got hay fever as fuck. As we break nice and early there, I think I was just trying to show him that I'm not trying to fight. I just want to potentially just stay on the back of this group while you guys all fight, you know what I'm saying, that sort of strat. But I was saying, I've got mad hay fever. Like I was saying at the start of the video, it's been crazy good weather. Like I'm looking outside right now, boy, it's like Mallorca, honestly. It's crazy scenes, but it's giving me some serious hay fever. But anyway, more important, into the chicane. We're going to back off a bit, brake early, seek a good exit out of here, because there's sometimes potential when you just fly out of here, and looks like he saw that potential. Elian Gallo going in up the inside of Jose Pedro. He lands it. Nice move, close racing, boys, we love it, and he does slow down him in the process. Now this allows us to just sort of sneak up the inside here, try one up, but wow, that was crazy, you gotta say. That was a nice racing. Let's have another wee look, because going through Lesmo 2 at that speed side by side is not easy, and the fact that he avoided that gravel at the left is good. Good stuff from Pedro and myself there. I love that kind of shit. Let's see more of it, but we're going to stay right on his tail. We're not done. He closed us off there, but that's absolutely fine. We'll try again. But into Ascari, it's not really somewhere I like to make a move. It's hard to come out of here with good speed if you're going to be making a move, and good speed out here is crucial because it's such a long straight. You really need to be coming fast, not slow. And so we do just chill behind them, and we try to line up a nice exit here into Parabolica now, because that would be key. That could make a nice bit of difference into the next lap if we potentially get the move on into turn 1. As he goes wide, we're gonna go side by side. Oh my god, it got a little close. God damn it, I had to lift. We got close, and I thought he was gonna turn into me, but again, good, close, hard racing. It's just how it goes, but we're going to try and seek a run, as we seem to be getting some draft, which is advancing us a little bit of gainage, and we just sort of break a bit later, and some weird car at the right coming out of the pits. Don't know what was going on, but it was enough to put him off. We're going to just fucking squeeze through up the inside. We have a little kissy there, but it's only a 0x, so it's nothing major, boys. We're fine. No real contact. We do leave him the space up that inside because I saw he was still there, so I was like, I'm not going to close the door, and yeah, I'll leave you the space, but I'm getting the inside for this chicane coming up, sonny boy, don't you worry about that. Now we just got to outbrake him, which we kind of do. Leave it nice and narrow. We did leave the space. He seemed to just sort of pop along to the racing line there, I don't know. So he kind of tapped us and lost some time, but I believe that was a clean move. I believe that was fine. So we are going to carry on our merry way as we follow the pack up ahead and try our best to just put some distance between ourselves and Joao Pedro. But unfortunately for this lap, it was kind of just going to remain the same. Not much changed. They kept fighting behind, we kept not catching in front, and we're going to skip ahead now to the start of lap number 5, where, as we can see, Joao Pedro and Rafael appear to still be battling, and they're going to come very close, as you see in the rear view mirror there, very close to us there on the braking zone into turn 1, but we appear to get a way better exit.
So you catch up to it because they're breaking later, but they're not doing it right. They're not prioritising the exit, and I simply prioritise the exit.
The gap to car number 8.
Yep, solid bit of input right there. Regardless, we are going to carry on, boys. We're going to skip the rest of that lap, as unfortunately we remained behind and kind of extended this gap a little bit, but getting on with it now. We are at the start of lap number 6. We are going to continuously pin it down the straight and pray for a better exit than last time, because every one of these attempts at turn 1 has just been that little bit off the mark in this race. I was really just trying to figure things out, and what I found about this track was it's really down to your inputs and being smooth with them. You really got to be smooth on Monza, really smooth on and off the brakes, and really smooth on and off the throttle, and if you can get the balance just right, you might get a good one, you know. It's one of them. But we're heading up towards the second chicane once again, braking alright, but it looks like shit's going down, so I'm like, oh fuck, let me just chuck it down the middle, boing, fucking more cars in the way, okay, let's try and thread this needle too, but my man defends like it's his fucking baby, so we're gonna try on the inside, but it was a little bit too late, so we kind of backed out of that one, but pretty mental. Let's just have another little look at this, because fucking hell, we've got this blue and green car making a move. The car, okay, so they had a bump there, but I feel like the car that they had a bump with, this blue and red guy, kind of he's fucking locking up and shit, and then, I think that was kind of his fault, but then, fucking hell, they both do a little bounce, and this is our view of that situation at the end. It was pretty crazy, but again, pretty decent racing, to be fair, hard racing. He blocked the move, and I didn't make it round the inside, because it was just like fucking brain, what the fuck is going on? Couldn't really keep up with what was going on after all that shit through the chicane. But we've got ourselves a couple of positions here. Fucking hell, what the fuck just happened to my speech? Anyway, we try to look for a good run here, and we kind of get through here nice, early on the power, trying to just keep it. We really don't want to let off, so we're staying on it, and
No! Holy fuck!
Okay, Aaron, we just cut the track.
Oh, he properly fucking bent it that time, didn't he? Yeah,
You're
he's properly bent it.
joking.
Unfortunate, boys. We were just pushing a little too hard, and we hit the gravel, and as soon as you hit that gravel with a little too much throttle, and like too much of your tire touches it, so to speak, it's gonna affect you very negatively, as so demonstrated right before your eyes. But as you can see, me in the wee frame in there, me being a weirdo sorting out my mic and that, I was not happy, man. I was at this point like, I'm in it, man. I was fucking in it. You know what I'm saying? I was in it.
Go. You're all over the place. Come on, man. Get your head back together. 14th. Push, or we'll lose this place.
And unfortunately, boys, that is gonna be that. We're gonna fast forward now to the final lap of the race, lap 9, and as you can see, we are in the depths, swimming alone in the shallows of the bottom of the grid. But sometimes this is just how it goes, ladies and gents, as there is some more action to give, apparently, from this race into the first corner, of the final lap. These boys decided to get a little argy fucking bargy. And if you're going to line him up like that, put him in my fucking crosshairs. He's clearly just staring at me in his mirror, because he's off into the left into Wonderland on a right-hander. I don't know what he's up to there, but it kills his speed, which gives us even more of a chance. So I'm just like, okay, let's just get a good run and try and get him. And so we do. We've got it inside. Now, Intelesmo, number 1, he is not gonna be sticking it around the outside into this final lap with worn tyres, more than likely. Rather avoid that situation, and as he does, I'm very thankful. But boys, a bit of a different one this time, slightly different result to the first video on the channel. Anyway, the first one was a dubski, this one not so much, but we have gained a fair bit of iRating and safety rating and all that sort of stuff on the way up to this Monza week, so we're definitely in some slightly higher tier lobbies, and that pairing in with the fact that there's another car off and I'm one penalty scalp off of the queue. We're fine. Safety. But anyway, yeah, this is a very popular track, popular time for the Ferrari Challenge series. Usually it's not as busy as it is at the moment, but as we can see here, they do not get the run. Francis Jones does remain behind. Candace Jones, idiot. So I'm just whatever. I'm wrong with it, but as you can see, not too dissatisfied, but not too satisfied. If that was English, I just kind of, I'm like, whatever, boys. We'll just take that. It was a fun race. It was a fun race, regardless of the crashing and the wrecking. You know, we had a good time, and as you can see here, I believe I am actually going to share the results, boys and girls. Let's see, we got a total of 3 iRating gain and lost out on 0.1 free safety, which actually is quite a bummer. So pretty upset with that, as I'm really trying to get C class, but yeah, not today anyway. Hopefully in the weeks to come we will get there, and we'll start racing in a bit funkier machinery. But for now, boys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. It was a bit of a different one, but hope you liked it, man. Let me know. Ciao.